Hey man, this is Devin Niemela.
Oh yeah. So so you guys are looking at getting a car?
This one looks like it's hit pretty hard in the front, so it'll be a fun project.
That car, everything seems okay on it. Like I said, the only thing that I would be careful about is whether those timing gears and timing belt got damaged during the accident.
Good morning, my fam. Welcome back to the channel. Today is one of the most exciting yet nerve-wracking days that I've had in a very, very long time. We have been trying to buy a car, specifically a 2015 plus STI on insurance auto auction for a while now, and there's one car in particular that we've been watching, and it is going live today. Bright and early this morning, there's been one other car we bid on, got outbid. I didn't really care because Bobby and I both want this specific car that we're gonna bid on, and later on in the video, if we do end up winning it, well, if you're watching this video, that probably means we won the car, but later on, you will see why we wanted this exact car. So there are 4 more cars before this STI goes live on auction. The problem with this is I only have a public account through IAI, so we do have a broker bidding on the car for us. I really, really hope and pray that we win this car. I've been watching this car for so long now. Probably, I found it about a month and a half ago, and I've been wanting it ever since.
I have the worst anxiety right now. I can't watch this.
You bought
This is the one. Did we get it? We got the car. We got the STI. Oh my gosh. That really just happened. Wow. Holy shit.
Hey, what's up?
So you said the seller has to approve that price? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so depending on how the seller organizes the auctions, it'll either be like a no reserve type thing where when it sells, that's the price, or they'll have it on approval.
Alright guys, here's the current situation. We ended up winning the car, as you guys saw. The broker that was bidding on it for me, Pacific Motors over in Detroit, he just texted me and said, hey, I know we got the car for a good price, but the seller has to approve the bid. So I don't really know how this whole situation works. I know if they don't approve it, it'll probably be relisted either for auction again or buy it now. If it goes buy it now, I'll buy it probably no matter what price it is. But yeah, I guess I'll update you guys here in a few days or whenever we figure out if we actually won the car or if we're actually able to buy the car, if our bid got approved. I haven't updated you whatsoever on the STI situation. I believe last thing that I talked about was that the bid had to get accepted. Long story short, the bid got accepted. Today is delivery day of the car. It's about 5:30 a.m. right now. The car is showing up all the way from Clearwater, Florida, right to my house. So I'm super, super freaking pumped to get this car off the trailer, see how bad it is. I do know they had a hell of a time loading it because the front end damage is so bad on it. So yeah, I guess we'll see. There's a semi right there. Oh man. It's gonna be a long journey trying to get this thing back on the road. This semi truck is freaking massive. I don't want him to pull in here if he can't get back out. What's going, man? How you doing? Good, how are you? I know you guys can't see it, but right there is the STI. They have to unload a few cars, then they'll get the STI off the trailer, and we gotta figure out how to get it up into the shop because I think that front end damage is so bad they had a really tough time trying to get it even up on the trailer. Yeah, that is a pretty hard hit. It's also stuck in gear. I'm guessing because the motor's pushed so far back. I'm extremely, extremely excited, but at the same time very nervous to get into something like this. I've never done any sort of auto body work before, and we picked up something that's hit pretty freaking hard.
Yeah, that's on.
Oh, you got power.
What do you want it?
Before we get any further in today's video, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is IAI. I'll have the link down in the description box below. that is where we picked up the Subaru STI. IAA is an online auto auction company where you can go bid on used and wrecked cars like the Subaru. So huge thank you to you guys for sponsoring today's video. Also, a huge shout out to Pacific Motors over in Detroit for helping us bid on the Subaru. Without them, we would have never got this car. It was a dealer only bid item. The public was unfortunately not able to bid. So I got in contact with them and they were able to bid on this car. So huge shout out to Pacific Motors. Without you guys, we wouldn't own this STI.
Not so bad. I mean, it rolls. That's a good sign.
We ended up just hooking up power and the ignition was able to turn on, so it unlocked the steering wheel, and we were also able to get it into neutral as well. So that was super nice. I'm gonna grab the jump box right now so we can tow the car back up to the shop while they're still here. And I really want Bobby to come over, hopefully today after she gets off work, and check this car out. I'm so freaking excited, but I'm so freaking cold right now as well. It's probably like 20 degrees out. I can't wait to get this scene in the shop, kind of start tearing into it and see what all is wrong with it. As of right now, there's a little bit of frame damage, the hood, obviously, the bumper, both headlights, a fender. It looked like the pillars and all that were fine, so we should be good there, but I am a little bit worried about that frame damage though. It did look like that motor was pushed back quite a bit as well. The intercooler's completely against the firewall, so it's gonna need like motor mounts, training mounts, all that stuff. Yeah, I should be good there. Well guys, we got it back up to the shop. I'm gonna kind of go over it with you and show you the gist of the damage. Obviously we haven't torn into it whatsoever, so I don't know exactly what all we're gonna have to replace, but there's quite a bit of damage on this car. I'm so freaking pumped for this thing. So obviously the front bumper, the hood, this fender was messed up. Both headlights are destroyed. Actually, maybe this one, yeah, all the mounts are broken off. So both headlights, core support, radiator, of course. This frame looked a little bit bent on this side. That side looked okay. That wheel right there is pretty messed up. This rear wheel as well. Thankfully, all these pillars are fine. The doors are fine. Pretty much everything else except for the stuff in the front looks to be in perfect condition. Interior, it lost quite a bit of airbags. Thankfully the dash bag is fine, but that airbag there, steering wheel bag, this bag, that pillar bag, and the rear as well. That airbag there, that one over there is deployed. Thankfully all the seat bags didn't go off, which was pretty nice because I know these Dracaros in this Series Grey are very limited and probably expensive as well, so I'm happy those didn't go off. If you're wondering why the color on this car looks so weird, this is the Series Grey edition. They only made 750 WRXs and 250 STIs in this color. So this is the car that me and Bobby have been after for a very long time. I've been watching it and watching it and watching it. Bobby doesn't even know I bought the car yet. She does know it's for sale on auto auction, and she keeps begging me to bid on it, and I keep telling her it's not for sale yet and I don't know when it's gonna go for sale. But little does she know, it's sitting in our driveway right now, so I'm super excited to get her over here, show her the car. This is definitely our favorite color they've ever made of the STI. This is a 2019. I think it's got about 15 or 20,000 miles on it, and this is gonna be a very fun rebuild. It also looks like this front passenger wheel is severely destroyed as well. I think all the wheels are pretty messed up, which you guys already know we could probably fix these wheels up just fine. Get them stripped, sandblast them, powder coat them. As of right now, we have no clue if the car runs. It probably doesn't drive because the motor's pushed so far back, but I can't tell right now if the timing belt is broken or not. The cover is definitely cracked right there, and I can't necessarily tell if the belt, actually I guess I could feel down in there. It feels like the belt is still tight, so I hope it didn't break the timing belt, which would have in turn bent the valves, and then it'd be a lot more than just body damage. It'd be pulling the motor out and doing the heads because the valves would have most likely been bent. I'm actually pretty surprised this fender didn't get crumpled as well. Look how hard this thing was hit. Damn. All right, so we just got the car rolled into the shop. I kind of looked around a little bit to see what else is going on. The main thing I'm worried about is obviously the motor and tranny being pushed way far back. I looked under the car though, everything looked fine. The tranny didn't look like it had any broken casing on it. The timing belt is intact, there's still oil in the engine, so I think we should be good to start tearing into this thing and figure out what is going on. I'm gonna save that for a different video. I want to surprise Bobby when she shows up. I don't know if she's gonna come today or tomorrow, but when she walks in the shop and sees a Series Grey STI sitting here, I know she freaking loves this color. We've both been dying to get our hands on one of these cars. I know a ton of you guys are gonna be super hyped on another Subaru on the channel. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the new Series Grey STI. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.